The perfect vitamin D scenario for me is an empty beach, about noon, not a cloud in the sky, and maybe one. A cloud over there, but not, the sun's over here and the cloud's over there. So it doesn't affect the sun. No clouds going through the sun. But I kind of like it blue, so maybe one cloud. A cloud in the sky. About noon till about 4. Obviously, did I say empty beach? Empty beach, nobody on the beach but me. And the little bit of a breeze, just, that typical beach breeze, not nothing too windy, but just a little bit of a breeze. And the weather, I like about 85 degrees. 65 is lowest, but 65 to 85. 85 is I like it warm. I actually like 100-degree weather. So, but for that, I'm saying perfect case scenario, 85 degrees, all that, right? That's like the perfect vitamin D scenario for me. And I'm not too far. I'm like a couple hours away from the beach. So, and I know beaches where there's nobody at, or maybe there might be like 1 or 2 people at. So, whenever I check the weather, whenever the weather's like going to be like that, I try to make it. I'm going to go to the beach whenever I can. I can't do it every day. So, I have, I try, whenever there's vitamin D around, meaning sun, I've always gotten my vitamin D like that, but the last year, I've forced myself to make it almost like a ritual, and if I need 3 hours of it, if I need 5 hours of it, I spend that time. So it's like it's a big chunk of the day, and I can be more productive if I let myself like release. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I could be more productive if I'm holding on to what I'm losing, which is money, which is like, hey, I could be making money. If I'm holding on to that, it kind of messes it up. So I need to like release, de-stress, because it's going to happen anyways. I mean, it's always better. It's always better afterwards. So I'm saying this right now because I didn't go to the beach, but I got that same perfect vitamin D in the city. So I didn't go to the beach, but the weather's so nice right now. It's like, it's perfect. It's beach weather, but it's not at the beach. But I was going to do like an hour of vitamin D, and I ended up doing about a little over 2 hours. And there's nobody there, like I like where nobody's at, and I could just, my goal is to not think, because I'm always thinking. I can't sleep because I'm thinking. I'm always thinking of music. I'm always thinking of words. That's what I do. I do words. So I got words all the time, all through my head. I got to let them out and not think about it, right? So that's my goal. That's my plan, is to go and just not think about anything when I'm getting my vitamin D. Well, if I can do that properly, and just let everything go out of my mind properly, if I can do that, I don't always do that properly, but if I do that properly, I always end up thinking of things that I would have never thought of if I didn't intend on not thinking. Does that make any sense? I don't know. I hope that makes sense. But like I have to do it properly, and I can't force it. I can't fake anything, I like, you can't fake your own self. You can fake other people, but like I can fake you, and I can fake to you, and I can lie to you and make you think that I'm this person who can always do, who can always do that, right? Let's say I want to make you think that that's what I can always do and I'm the best at that. And you should look up to me for that. And you should want to strive to be me in that aspect because I can totally do that in, blink of an eye. But I can't. But I can fake it to you and make it seem like it. But I can't fake myself, I'll be all, but so I just say I don't fake anything. I stay the same. So, if I could do that properly, which I did today, and I'm getting better at, I'm getting better at unfocusing. Because I always know if I do that, after it helps me focus, It's just sometimes it's like you want to be like, I'm a grinder, I'm a worker, I'm a hard. I mean, I come from masonry. That's what I did. Masonry is the only real world skill I know how to do. And the companies I work for, you work hard. It's not like you're just in, it's a different thing. It's, commercial stuff where you're working hard. And so that's what I have hard work. I think hard. Everything has to be hard, always hard. And that's true. But, I take that to my own creative businesses, and it can drain you. So health has to come first, always, and I'm getting better at that. And sometimes it takes hours. Sometimes, I like it to be an hour. So by the time I drive, so an hour and a half by the time I drive over there and come back. So and that's not going to the beach. Go to the beach, it's an all day thing. So, but if I take an hour and a half, 2 hours of my day, and if there's vitamin D around, I have to get it, because when there's not the vitamin D around, I have to be able to use what I've stored, what I've got previous to that, So we're coming on winter, there's still sun around here. I'm in California, so there's still sun in the winter, but it's it's not the same. Anyways, that's my what's the point? How much time do I got here? That was what I just came back right now. I made my watermelon, and it's just relaxing. I'm like I'm in like a relaxed state still. I felt good. I got a lot of things that popped into my head, ideas for things, different things, all over the map. But I really, really didn't intend on thinking about anything. There was just nobody there, which is awesome. Sometimes there's people around, throws you off, at least me, But I'll leave it at that. I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna. I'll leave it at that. Just to there's no rhyme or reason for this. Just to possibly encourage people to understand the importance of understand the importance of vitamin D, first of all. And people don't understand. People nowadays look at, especially, even if you work out, I worked outside my whole life, and you cover up. It's 100 degrees, 110, 100 in the shade. The sun's blazing, you cover your entire body. Even even to where you cover with a mask on your face. If you're smart, you want to cover your entire body. If you're out working out in the sun, you don't want to have any sun touch your body. So you're not getting the benefits of the sun, you know, and which ideally, like I just said, that's kind of perfect case scenario for me. But absorbing vitamin D has to do with what you eat too, the absorbability of it. Everyone's different. Some people, you know, I mean, if your skin color, all that has stuff to do with it. So everyone's going to be different in that sense. But diet plays a role in how you absorb the sun. But what a lot of people don't know is you got to get whether you're someone that can benefit from a half hour of sun exposure every day. It's got to be almost every day, but ideally every day. But let's say a half hour to 3, even 4 or 5 hours. Like, so, I mean, for me, minimum an hour I do pretty good. Minimum an hour, and you know, I prefer 2. I don't have the time for it, but really, if I can have perfect case scenario and I can do 3-4 hours of almost like not necessarily sleeping, but you know, pretty much in that state of just a relaxed state of just like a meditative state. That's a long time. That would be every day. That would be like my perfect case scenario, and I can't do that, you know. I mean, I can't do that every day, so I'm not getting the 100% perfect scenario that I would like. But man, I would be a completely different human being if that was the case. And this is I'm gonna go back to what I was saying, because people think you just go out in the sun. Like I was saying, working in the sun, you cover up. You're not getting any benefit from the sun, other than you're getting dehydrated. But that's not benefit. You got to have probably more than 75% of your skin showing, getting vitamin D. Probably more than that. It'd probably be like an equivalent of being in your underwear. But I mean, how many people are going to do that? So do what you can, but you definitely should be, I mean, it should be half of your body, minimum. So like if you're wearing shorts, I wear long shorts, you know, you got to pull up your shorts a little bit, get your shirt off, that kind of thing. If you're like me, I don't take my shirt off. I'm not like the person who goes to the park and takes my shirt off, and you know, that's not what I do. I don't do that. So I like to go where there's nobody at. And you know, people around, I might wear a wife beater, and you know, my shorts won't be down below my knees; they'll be up higher. I don't lay out in suntan, even though I might lay in the back of my truck, and you know, but I'm not like, I don't suntan like it. I got a pool over here. I don't do that. But if people do, see that, you know, it's great. So I kind of like to do different things, but basically, you want to get the majority of your body having full sun exposure to it, not just being out in the sun. Like I'm dressed right now, I'm out in the sun, and you know, my face and my hands and my calves are getting sun. That's not good enough. It's not good enough. That's not gonna do anything. So a lot of people don't know that, and people that spend their time indoors, man, their vitamin D is, I guarantee their vitamin D is low. My vitamin D is 128. It's considered high, but it's not crazy high. It's 100 is where I was told that's my vitamin D is good. Now, you know, you don't want to be. I'm gonna get it checked. Probably 6 months or so. See where it goes, but I'm fine with 128. It's not like excessively high. It's right around, you know. Those markers, just like my vitamin B, my B12, it's like a little over 1,000 or whatever that perfect. But then when I seen that, I'm like, oh man, my vitamin B12 is high. But then I'm told, no, your vitamin B12 is perfect. You know, it's like around there. You know, it's like it doesn't have to be exactly what it is, but so I'm good on both of those ends. So, but most people then their vitamin D's just down. Like, I mean, I've been told that you want to get it as close to 100 as possible. Like that's what I've been told by more than one doctor, and I believe it because the higher my vitamin D is, I had my vitamin D was 59 or something before, and I don't feel as good as when my vitamin D is 128, which I don't want my vitamin D to be 128 if the high is 100. You know what I mean? So I want to be over 90 and under 100. Although I feel amazing, you know, all my markers are good, but still, just because of that, I was told that's not. Don't worry about that. But that doesn't mean other people shouldn't. You know, I'm not trying to say, hey, you want to be over. I'm not the person that says, hey, I'm 128. Maybe there's something to being, you know, higher. You know, I'm not going to say that. I'm just saying I feel amazing where I'm at. So, anyways, have yourself a wonderful day. I gotta eat this watermelon.